God, okay. We removed her child from the car while we were getting her unstuck because honestly, I was worried that it was so slippery that if she got dislodged quicker than we imagined, she could have ran into the building behind me, and I didn't want her kiddo to be in the car. I don't think St. Louis has gotten this much snow in years. You can hear them out the front door just plowing all of the snow by the playroom. This has been one of the craziest weeks at Grandma's Playroom because we've had so much snow in the area, which means that we are having to close, have snow days, opening, everything's getting crazy, cars are getting stuck, semi-trucks are getting stuck. It's literally been crazy, but luckily it's now 55 degrees outside. I don't quite know how St. Louis weather works, but it was a blizzard this morning and now it's 55, which means it is perfect weather to host a birthday party tonight. And thank goodness, because I did not want to cancel this. Tonight is a Friday night birthday party and they decided to host it from 5 until 7. That's $199 here at Grandma's Playroom. Saturday and Sunday birthday parties are a little bit more expensive because they are a more like premier time slot. So Friday nights I offer a discount for. So it's currently about 4:15. The party can get here at 4:45, but I need to finish setting everything up because I didn't quite close correctly last night because I had a private play date from 5 until 6:30 with a scout meeting at 7 o'clock. Like I said, guys, it has been a crazy week. So let's finish up the party room. I think the main room is ready to go. I just need to do the sign that says happy birthday, and then we should be good to open. This room hasn't been used in a few days, but it is a little bit of a mess from when I had to bring the children to work with me on Tuesday because it was a snow day for school, but not for the playroom. So they got to hang out back here. It looks like they left a little bit of a mess for me, nothing too crazy, but I'm low-key panicking because I just saw that we have a bag of trash that's not gonna fit in our dumpster because they haven't picked up trash in over a week now because of the snow, and I have 6 birthday parties, plus this one, so 7 birthday parties this weekend, and the dumpster's already full. So I'm a little bit panicked about that. The reason I ended up closing today is because yesterday a customer's car got stuck in the snow and we had to physically push it out of the snow. I had to call on some of my neighbors in the complex, and 3 of them plus me were able to get her unstuck. We removed her child from the car while we were getting her unstuck because honestly I was worried that it was so slippery that if she got dislodged quicker than we imagined, she could have ran into the building behind me, and I didn't want her kiddo to be in the car. So we had her baby in the playroom with Liv while me, her mom, and 3 of my neighbors got her unstuck. It was seriously, it was crazy. By the end of it, I was like covered in snow. I was a mess. And all of this was happening while one of our toilets was overflowing in the middle of open play while we were at capacity. It was seriously one of the craziest experiences. And this was on Thursday, yes, yesterday. I swear, with the winter break and the snowstorm and then all the snow days, I can't even keep track of what day it is. For birthday parties, included in the price is plates, utensils, napkins, anything like that. And sometimes the customer will absolutely want to use everything that we have, and sometimes they want to bring their own because the stuff that we have isn't themed. It doesn't match or anything. It's just what we have on hand. And then the most popular option is to bring a pack of each thing that you need in a really cute theme, and then use my stuff for backup. So I need to pull up their confirmation on Squarespace and see what this party specifically needs for their event. And then I also need to figure out little one's name so I can do the sign. The internet in the back room is literally terrible, so we're gonna have to do it up on my desk. So this party goes till 7, which is pretty late, and I'm hoping to get out of here by 7:45. We're gonna see how much that means I can get cleaned by the time the party leaves. And then tomorrow morning, I'm working the 10 to 12 and 1 to 3 parties, so I can come in extra early in the morning if there's anything I don't get finished. Just good, like I said, it's just been so crazy. It's good crazy. Being this busy is definitely a good crazy. So then just over here, I'll put the napkins, and this is our utensil caddy, and then I'll just take these off. But I'm gonna check back with this party multiple times. I'm gonna check in with them when I check them in, and if they need anything at any point, I am more than happy to grab it for them. I definitely miss making more long form videos, but I don't know if, oh my God, okay. Ugh. All right, it's fine. Nope. Fine. I definitely like making long form video, but I feel like my days are the same every single day. The monotony of the playroom is great for life, but I don't know how it feels to watch me open and close the same way every day.
Oh my God.
I did want to say that I do pay my staff for snow days. So if I close the playroom, I pay them because I made that decision. And I know people count on those hours. So that is one thing I do like to share because I know people ask because I think people love my employees just as much as I do. My beautiful towels that I'm gonna have to pick up because actually it looks really good. Again, it's like 55 degrees outside, so everything is melting. So this looks pretty good for right now. Okay, so tonight is a second birthday, which is great. I love first, second, and third birthdays. They are so much fun. Anything with like fourth, fifth, or sixth is definitely fun, but just a lot more crazy. Just because like the older the kids get, the more active they are. So today with a 2-year-old's birthday, it should be pretty chill. Happy. Usually we make these on Monday, but because we've been closed so much, we have not had any of this made. Bam. And it's only 2:30. We still have 15 minutes till the party gets here, and we are like almost done. I feel like my last Snowmageddon story I have to tell you is about a truck driver whose truck got stuck right outside my building, and he walked in here and he said, "Hey, I need you to move your Jeep." I said, "I'm so sorry, I can't. Like my playroom's open. I've got customers in here. My own children are in here." And he's like, "Well, then what do you want me to do?" And I was like, I don't need you to do anything. I can't move my Jeep. It was in my like designated spot. That belongs to me." And he's like, "If you don't move it, I'm gonna clip it." And I'm like, so my two options are like let you clip my car or like leave my running business like and walk outside. Like this was crazy. And then he just stood there and maintained eye contact with me for like 20 seconds. It was seriously super awkward. Some of the other parents even told me later, like, that was so awkward. And I was like, "I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what to tell you. I cannot walk outside and move my car while my business is open." And he was so mad. He like threw his hands up and he's like, "Whoa," and then he like walked out. And all of us parents who were here were like, "Oh my goodness, like I get it." And I know that in America, we depend on truck drivers and I get that and I respect that. But this guy was so mean and I wanted to cry because I do not take confrontation very well. And that was really scary. Either way, he then tried to like go around me. His truck ended up getting stuck anyway, so he wasn't able to drive that way due to the snow, not my Jeep. And I get it, it's crazy out there. It's really hard to drive when there's like 6 inches of ice. But I just feel like that wasn't handled the nicest way, especially since like I had customers in the building. It was super awkward. And the private that came in last night brought me snacks. She said I could share it with the girls. Obviously I will. She brought me some of these dips from like a really local place. And honestly, after everything going on with like TikTok being banned, with the snow happening in the playroom, having to be closed for 3 business days, like this was just, it just made me feel so good. I was like, I'm not gonna cry during this private play date because that would be inappropriate, but I was just so grateful and it's just so sweet. And then it just reminds me like, no matter what happens, no matter what, it's gonna be okay because I've got such a great community that I've built around this playroom and around my content, and I'm just very, very, very thankful. Currently 4:33 and they are not here yet, but I do see a few cars. So maybe they're for this party? No, maybe they're turning around. Maybe they're not here for the party. Okay, they're parking. They must be for this party. Let me make sure their door is unlocked. I'm gonna try to film, but not if it's awkward, okay? So you check them in, go over the rules, collect payment, take them to the back room and show them everything that I pretty much showed you guys when I was putting out the napkins and stuff, and give them the whole spiel about how parties work. And what's so great about like during the birthday party is there is quite a bit of like free time because you don't want to interrupt the birthday. You don't want to clean up behind the kids as they're playing during a birthday party. So I'm gonna be able to get some other stuff done. It's the end of the year, so I'm probably gonna work on some taxes, unfortunately. So I'll kind of get to chill behind the desk. I'll go out every so often to make sure that they don't need any extra supplies or they don't need anything from me. I listen for things like, we're about to open presents. So I'd be like, do you want a bag? All right, looks like Dad might be walking in. I think. I'm putting you guys kind of down low so we don't get any faces. Hi, are you Car? Nice to meet you. I am Sierra. If you want to sign in Landon real quick, so then that way once he gets here, he can go straight in. Hello, welcome. I know I grabbed you right as you were walking in. And then is this Landon right here?
No, wait. Landon is not here yet. He's
Okay.
coming with his dad.
Perfect. So then we'll get this little one signed in as well. And if you guys have your hands full and you don't have minors, you're good to go straight back. And then why don't we put your cake down and then I'll come back and find you for the other stuff real quick because I know your hands are full. I'll have you guys sign in your little one as well. And I had it all ready for you. That's just the remaining balance. And I have you tonight from 5 until 7. The best part about it is you don't have to do any cleaning, any putting away, anything like that. I'll give you like a 10-15 minute warning, and then at 7, all you have to do is grab anything you want to keep. The rest of it, leave it for me. I'll take care of it. I'll do trash, everything like that.
It feels mean.
No, that's why you pay to have a party, right? That's the best part about it not being at your house.
Yes.
And then has Landon actually turned 2 yet?
Yesterday, yep.
Okay, so then Gated Off Area at the Rainbow is just off limits.
Okay.
And then I'll tell all your guests so you don't have to police them. I'll be the bad guy tonight. All food and drink must stay in the back room or this cafe space, just nothing on the carpet.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
You got it. All right. Holler if you need anything. My name is Sierra.
Okay.
This is when somebody put down their present and accidentally knocked over a Yeti and water went everywhere. And it's really not a huge deal. I just quietly picked it up. I did put my phone down to film it, obviously, but I kind of put it behind a tissue box so nobody would know what I was doing. I want to make sure that everybody feels welcome. If something like this happens, it's not a big deal. Nothing is going to be ruined over a little bit of spilt water. So I just make sure everybody feels really comfortable. But this is a really good example of why we make sure all food and drink, including water, stays in the cafe space. So then that way, if it does spill, no big deal, easy cleanup. During birthday parties, I definitely don't want to follow around the kids and clean up after them because I don't think that that makes a very welcoming environment. But what I do is when they all go back for cake and the playroom is empty, I run out and I start to kind of put things away and kind of reorganize it. Not so it's easier to get them out the door, but so when the kiddos come back in, it's refreshed and ready to play again. Now, if I do see a group of kids specifically playing in one area, I will leave those toys alone, but for the most part, they bounce around so much, and I really do think it makes play more fun when you come back and it's all set up again. This is the part of the night where I started getting really nervous. We had about 5 minutes left of the party, and they were still opening presents and had quite a few more to go through. Now, I never want anyone to feel rushed or like we are kicking them out. However, I am pretty strict about the times that they have booked. If they have the facility till 7, they have until 7:10 to leave the premises with all of their belongings. And again, I don't want people to feel rushed, but I do need to be strict about that because especially if I'm paying people and they know what their schedule is, we don't want anybody running over. However, this party was incredible. They knew what time it was. They were keeping an eye on the clock, and they wrapped it up perfectly.
Happy birthday,
All right, friends, I just wanted to give everybody a 2-minute warning. So this is a really good time to find shoes, use the restroom. Okay, friends, thank you so much for coming to Landon's birthday party. All right, friends, so the party is over. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you grab your goodies on your way out. He got enough toys to make his own grandma's playroom in your room. I'm looking through them to see which ones I want. Oh, and parents, you don't have to do any cleaning or picking up. We do all of that for you. Yeah. You get to enjoy the party. You don't have to clean. But for all of our little friends, playtime is over. All done. Thank you. Bye, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. It's now 7:17 p.m. Everybody is out. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what the mess looks like. Honestly, it looks really, really good. I'm just going to clean until 7:45 and then head home because I'm exhausted and I need to be back in like 13 hours. So let me show you the mess. As you can see, it's really not that bad. That corner is going to take the longest. But even my cafe space looks really good. I'll just have to like wipe down some tables. And then if you come back here in the back room, they left me just a little pile of trash, which is perfect, except for my dumpster. So I gotta figure out where to put all this. And it looks so good in here. So for tonight, I'm gonna focus on figuring out where to put the trash, cleaning everything up, and then like putting toys away. And then tomorrow I'll focus on floors, vacuuming, tables, things like that. Whew, I am so tired. I'm gonna get to cleaning and I'll be back to do this all again tomorrow.